All right, so I guess we will just go ahead and get started. If everybody wants to go ahead, people are still slowly piling in. We'll just get started. We'll hang out. Hopefully, Moonman will be hopping in here. We always enjoy the silky soft sounds of the Moonman's voice. Santi will be hopping in a little bit later as well. He's running a little bit behind today, but that's okay. Not a big deal. And yeah, but I'm here. I'm always here. So, hi, everybody. I just want to say thank you so much for joining us today for another awesome Star Atlas chat. So, today I wanted to continue the conversation that we started last week and get to know some of our incredible content creators in the Star Atlas ecosystem. Okay, so these guys are absolutely incredible. They not only create content that entertains us, but helps keep us all updated and educated on the Star Atlas metaverse and beyond, right? Some of you guys also dive into other areas of the Solana ecosystem, crypto ecosystem, gaming ecosystem, and even the space ecosystem, which is something that's really awesome as well. We also had an awesome Atlas Brew this week, which is hosted regularly by Santi and Jose in the Star Atlas Discord. And the topic of discussion was community driven projects. And from what I heard, there was a lot of really cool and innovative ideas coming out of the Star Atlas community. I've seen some of the awesome mini games that some of you guys are building, which are incredible, by the way. So I think we should probably chat about some of that stuff too, because we have a really awesome community and you guys are constantly building and growing our ecosystem, and we really appreciate everything that you guys are doing out there. Moonman's on his way right now, by the way. And so Jose will not be joining us today, but I know that everyone is waiting for the next Star Atlas update from Cadet Win, and it should be releasing later today, so keep your eyes out for that one as well. And we're going to go ahead and play a little trivia game. I have a couple Fimble air bikes to give out towards the end. So hang out till the end, and I'll pick some easier questions this time. We'll probably make you search through some of the posts, and we'll pick some winners that way. Hopefully we can help onboard some new people into the Star Atlas ecosystem with a couple Fimble air bikes. So we're just going to go ahead and pretend that we did not start this conversation last week and start with a round of introductions. So I want you guys to tell me about yourselves a little bit and some of the content that you're putting out. I know that Tony, you're on a tight schedule, so let's go ahead and start with you. Tony, and I know you hate this, but who is the Dowcaster? Break it down for us.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tony, and my username is Dowcaster, just because it's cool. There's no other reason. I like the name. Anyway, I just love making content in the Star Atlas universe. I think I can speak for all of us when I say that the community makes it so much easier and more fun to make content for. Because content just for the sake of content is just noise and useless information. So for me, I was originally a content creator, actually in the space industry. So like a science communicator on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. And I was just looking for a space game, a cool space game to play. And at the same time, I was learning about blockchain mechanics, and I came across Star Atlas, and I was looking for a bit of a pivot, a fun pivot. And so I really dove in hard to Star Atlas and started making content for it. Um, and so, yeah, so I primarily focus on educational content rather than a lot of the other types that you guys will obviously see. But yeah, that's me. Thanks for having me up here.
Thank you for joining us. And, I think the educational content is so important. And you put out really, great, straightforward videos. You make it really easy for the community to digest and, help onboard them not only into Star Atlas, but into the crypto world too. And I think that that's something that's really important. It's something that we're kind of missing a lot from this industry, is just a good, solid educational portal to help people understand what exactly is going on here and how things work. And I think you're doing a really killer job at that.
I want to follow up if you don't mind, just real quick.
Go for it. Absolutely.
The reason why I think that is so important is because there are content creators who are doing really cool things. Um, like, like we'll talk about the Moon Man. I know he's not here yet, but his goal is to like change the world, right? He wants to create content, but it's not primarily education. It's to form a community of people that love Star Atlas. And I know that that is actually the goal of a lot of the other content creators up here. And what I'm about to say may sound opposite. There's nothing wrong with that. I love that. That's the kind of content I prefer to watch and I prefer to consume. But I am just, I don't want to form a community around Dowcaster. I don't care if people are in the Discord. I don't. I just want to make easy to digest videos for people to look up a question, find the answer, and move on. Because I just, I don't want 10 communities surrounding Star Atlas. It doesn't really make sense. A couple really cool ones, absolutely, but that's definitely not why I'm here. I'm here to just make quick, easy, educational videos so that people who are better at forming communities can focus on that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I think that you're doing a really killer job out there with all the content that you're putting out. And I know that I speak for the rest of the community when I say that we're thankful to have you here and we are looking forward to all that you have coming in the future as well. So
Well,
thank you
thanks.
for joining us today.
No, it's so kind. Thank you.
Uh-huh. So next I'm going to go to Atlas Theory.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing today? I'm happy to have you back with us.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Really enjoyed last week, and yeah, I love talking about content creation and yeah, talking with fellow creators. Yeah, my name's Atlas Theory. I have a YouTube channel where I guess the primary content at the moment is interviews and theory crafting. I got my start in content creation on YouTube in 2015. Um, did a Pokemon trading card game channel, so that's where I got my start. And in that channel, I focused on bringing new people into the game and really cultivating a community of the casual player. And I hope to do the same here in Star Atlas. As we know, we want to onboard a lot of gamers, and a huge chunk of those gamers are casual and what I would call like lifestyle gamers, the ones who like play the game but also cosplay or have tabletop matches or go to these IRL events. And I really want to just showcase the lifestyle around Star Atlas and live it out on camera. So yeah, that's me and my goals here with Star Atlas.
I love it. And I know that, and I've said this in the past, but you were one of the first content creators, like Star Atlas content creators that I stumbled across. And I think Jose said the same thing as well. And so,
Literally same. Absolutely.
yeah, Tony as well. So isn't that cool? Like you were the one that kind of helped bring all of these people into the community that have become so involved in the community. And so you were like that gateway, which is really awesome. And you're putting out killer content. And I know you also have formed a guild called, okay, Amarna. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah, yep, that's correct. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Amarna. And it's the Hollywood of the Star Atlas metaverse. And are you guys going to be focusing on content creation? And do you want to talk a little bit about that? Because I think the idea is so awesome what you guys are building there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so basically, I can't say much because we're in the shadows a lot. But yes, we're going to be focused on storytelling and content creation. Rundown Theory is not only the name of my channel, but a character who lives in a city called Amarna. And we will be building out characters and stories from the people and events in that city. But yeah, that's what I can say now. Mm-hmm.
Very cool, very cool. So I guess it's one to say keep your eye on because he's not going to drop too much alpha today, but there's definitely things brewing and in the works behind the scenes at Amarna. So definitely keep your eyes on what is being built there, everybody.
Definitely.
All right, so I'm going to hop on over to the Moon Man, the bounty hunter of the Star Atlas ecosystem. How you doing, buddy?
Yo, I'm doing good. What up, y'all?
Oh, that microphone. Damn.
No,
Are
this
you
is
upping your game? No, that's just his silky smooth voice, Tony.
you're
That's what I
damn right.
mean. That's what I mean. It's
No,
so good.
this is just my phone. I think the phone is usually worse than like the AirPod, or maybe the AirPod's usually worse. But yeah, I got this microphone that sounds cool. But anyways, no, I'm doing good. It's Friday. It's Friday. I'm all hyped up. I'm pumped up. Um, I just got a little bit of my head filled up with some good ego from watching you guys talk about me on Atlas Theory's video. So I'm like, let's go. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm pumped up, man. It's Friday.
I love it. So I'm pretending that we didn't start this conversation last week.
Mhm.
So if you just want to give everybody in the audience just a little heads up as to who the Moon Man is, tell us a little bit about you and what it is that you are creating.
Yeah, of course. So my name is the Moon Man. I'm a notorious bounty hunter in the Star Atlas metaverse, I guess you could say. Definitely. Got a couple of envoys. I'm a content creator. Um, I do conversations with people. Sometimes you see gameplay. I've been making content with Star Citizen, flying around the ship, and that feels really good. I feel like Luke Skywalker back in the day. You know what I mean? Like the Force is with me, so I'm trying to get better and better at that. I do some Twitch streaming, some music in the future once I get a little bit of more of what's going on in the environment, and I have a little bit more, you know, catch some more vibes of the whole community, and yeah, and just working on content. And like I said, I've got the new series coming that I think would be really killer. Just got to put it all together. I'm trying to make it look a little bit more cleaner. Um, but I'm doing all the little things in After Effects, so that'd be cool. Um, and then running around with Archetype, doing our thing. Um,
Yeah, you guys have a pretty cool project coming out. Do you want to tell us about that a little bit?
yeah. So our project is called Moontype Legacy. And pretty much you're just going to get everything from us. I think it's like, for a content creator, I think it's really cool, like to have like a partner that you're going to be with for like 10 years. And, sometimes when it comes to like being a content creator and you like maybe need graphics, or in their case, you need somebody to like do graphics for, or like, in music, sometimes you see some of these musicians, they're like, damn, how'd you get here to your success? Well, I found my homie 10 years and we just been rocking and rolling, and it's vice versa for that person saying the same thing about them, right? So you're just going to see a tag team that's just going to knock out a bunch of shit. And oops, excuse my language, I was and you're just going to see us rock and roll and just knock out a bunch of stuff, and we're just going to take it to the next level. So it's like really cool to have somebody to work with that we can just bombard the space with content, and think of new ways and things that haven't been done yet. And yeah, man, I'm just really excited. So yeah, just content.
Very cool. I love it. Archetype's super like crazy talented artist. I
Oh
can't
yeah.
so talented. I can't wait to see more stuff as he develops and grows as an artist and brings it out more. I think it's going to be really awesome.
Yeah, there's so much stuff that he does on the back end that we go back and forth on, and that like the world hasn't even seen. Like this dude's got crazy talent, you know what I mean? Like crazy talent, and the world doesn't even know it yet. But I'm just really glad that we get to work together and bring some really cool stuff to the table. And yeah, I'm just excited.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for hopping up here with us. I'm going to
Of
go on
course.
over to Frankie Diamonds.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
How you doing, friend?
I'm living a dream.
We've been having some fun this week, haven't we?
Yeah, man, you bailed on that marathon though on me.
I was in there for 2 hours. I didn't realize it was going to go for another 2 after I left. I'm sorry.
But that's all right. You know what? I had a blast. It was a good time. The high energy of Savage Baskets is absolutely insane. Insane.
Yes. He's incredible. That guy can like go for hours and be the ultimate hype man and stay positive and energetic through the entire Twitter space. It was impressive, but it was a good space. It was a lot of fun. So
I
Frankie
want to
joined
hit.
me in a Twitter space that ended up going for 4 hours.
Yeah.
I left after 2 because I had to get some other stuff done. But Frankie and the Don Kane, they hung out in there for the remainder of those 2 hours. So I give you
told
guys
him
props.
I wanted a sip of whatever he was drinking. I want that kind of power.
Happy juice, right?
That's it. That's it. He was great.
So you
Uh,
have been ramping up your content creation as well. Do you want to tell us a
yes.
little bit about that, friend?
Yeah, it's basically YouTube and obviously Twitter. I mean, Twitter's the beast that feeds everything these days, and it's plotted out that way right now. I mean, it's media. If you're looking behind the scenes, it's Twitter first for everything, not just the crypto space. Um, but what I'm doing is I'm doing content creation on YouTube. I have some experience with it through my daughter's channel, and she's monetized and been doing it. But as a young kid, she's obviously not as hardcore as some of the people up here. Just to throw this in, Atlas Theory was who drove me towards Star Atlas, and ultimately towards the Alessio. So that's one right there. I feel like I'm smarter by about 10 or 15 IQ after I listen to Dow Mobster every time. I mean, their content is fantastic. Moon's is fantastic. I mean, Moon's twitching. He's doing his thing with his voice. He's bringing his own vibe.
Let's go.
He's not playing. He's not playing to the script. And that's kind of what I do. I'm going off the wall. I'll throw some stuff up there. But I'll still put a little comedic twist on it because that's who I am personally. I mean, I want to have fun at the end of the day. I want to be happy, and me and Boot, we're like these thespians all of a sudden. Two meatheads running around pretending we're ashes and taking film and doing all this other stuff, and we're enjoying it. And that's what it's all about for me, and for probably everybody in this room. The reason you're in crypto is to make money, and to make money is to be happy and be fed and be comfortable, and to game is to be happy, socially interact and be comfortable. And that's what I want to do. I just want to make people kind of happy. If they like it, they like it. I hit 1,000 last week, and it was off of some good runs, off of some good spaces, and some good stuff I stepped into. Baby space aliens did not hurt that one bit either. Not gonna lie. So like I'm doing a giveaway. I'm giving away an air bike, for my channel, and the community is so strong. It's amazing. It reminds me of my old days in Star Wars Galaxies, which had the most amazing community I ever saw. And I got out of community games because there weren't any, and now I'm finding something even stronger in this day and age with the technology and what have you, and I love it. And on the back end, I'm working on a radio channel. We're getting some real good talent stepping up from within the family and from outside of it, and I invite anybody who wants to jump on it and do a block. Um, so we're working on that, and ultimately, what I want that to do is give birth to a TV like news streaming channel, ultimately through like Star Atlas, all the games, where you can do live feeds with people who want to role play or act or just want to be a content creator. And we got a couple guys that are streaming that joined up, and I like working the back end a little bit, so it's fun for me. I mean, I really enjoy being a camera hog too, even though I don't jump on camera that much. But I like being in front of the scene too. But I mean, I like working with people, and I like helping boost them up. And that's one thing with my family here. It Everybody's in it to help each other, so it's cool. It's cool creating this stuff. It really is.
Hey, Frankie, can I ask a question for you?
Sure, sure, sure.
For those that haven't heard, can you talk more about the radio kind of show, the kind of idea that you just touched on briefly? Could you just like give more details about that? It's so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. It like one of the ideas behind it was to kind of make a news channel, but then you start talking about the creators themselves. So it's going to be multiple creators in different blocks. I'm hoping for an hour or two each one. It's easy for some people to talk for 3 hours, whatever they want. And I'm like, listen, pitch me your ideas. Tell me what you want to do. Like, what is your idea? And it doesn't matter if it's kind of the same as the next guy because it's all different personalities. So Empress Peach, she's going to do something with a murder mystery, and she's going to do it with Bounty Hunter Bar. So that's going to be really cool. I mean, so you're going to have some voice acting in there and some cool stuff. I believe pirates are going to be the bad guys, which I endorse 100%. And Peaches, she likes to hunt them pirates, but she's going to do like a murder mystery. She's a content creator herself of sorts. Like that's what she does for a living. She creates. So she's going to do something like that. We have another guy. He before COVID, what have you, him and his wife, they're teachers. They would take kids' stories and do voice acting with music behind it and all. It's amazing. I mean, I'm just so impressed with how they made these. It's like old time radio. So a lot of it's turning into like some old time radio skits. And I would like to do some news, like, around Star Atlas, around blockchain gaming, around guilds. And like, so, I mean, that's easy. Like guys like me or Boot can jump on there and do a pre recorded thing and rip it, because Boot does have a sexy little voice himself with that nice British accent of his. I'm teasing him because he's down there. But you know what I mean? We could do a little bit of news with it, but I like the idea of doing like the murder mystery things and just creating something different around the community, based in the community. And it's not going to be like Alessio only radio where it's just like we're going to pound Alessio down your throat. Like we're going to become involved with the community, involved with the gaming, involved with Star Atlas, involved with other games that are out there. So that's the idea behind it, is to grow something that's legitimate, eventually going to become a legitimate blockchain business. And then the news channel, I see it as being a legitimate, basically a CNN, but on blockchain, like where you'll have people following people around, and Newt let it out of the bag one day, and he didn't know anything about it. But I'm like, why is he saying this right now? And I think he was saying it at one of the town halls for the Atlas Brews. But he's like, you'll have newscasters flying around and bombers saying, yeah, they could follow them. I'm like, no, no, no. What are you guys doing? I was freaking out inside. And Boot will tell you, man. I was like, what are they doing right now? This is my secret. You know what? You can't have secrets. Everybody's smart enough to create their own stuff. You know what I mean? I got a few deep things there, but you'll never find them out, not until game starts. But I think a TV channel will be absolutely insane with live streams. We got to kind of maybe talk swags into like letting us do some live feeds in there. But I want to port everything over to Odyssey, which some of us know Star Atlas hosts their music on. So I see there's some kind of connection between the two. So I'm gonna port everything over to Odyssey. Right now they don't do any kind of live streams, but for now I think it'll be all recorded, what have you. So that's kind of my idea behind it. I'd love to talk more about it because remember we were talking about that Dow Mobster show.
I love it. And I love that you're calling Tony Dow Mobster now. But I also think that, the whole idea of the murder mystery radio, it really kind of goes with that Atlesio feel. It has like that vintage, like 1920s gangster vibe. And I love it. I think that it just really goes with the lore and everything that you guys are building there with Atlesio. And I'm excited. And I'm excited to, see Empress Peach or hear Empress Peach get up there and get more involved with you guys. And yeah, we're actually going to try and meet up next week and get together. So that's exciting as well. You guys have a lot going on. Looking
Yeah,
forward to that.
wait until she starts hitting the scene hardcore. I mean, she's a very impressive person. And she's definitely looking forward to linking up with you. So I know she's hard on that one, and obviously she's from LA, so I think it'll work. I think she's gonna be out there representing the family too. She's gonna have gear. It's gonna be awesome.
I love it. It's so awesome. Alrighty, so we are going to go over to Dreaming Dragon.
Hey Ash, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing, friend?
I'm doing good. Busy. Very busy these days.
Yeah. What do you guys have going on over there with the club with some of your content creation? I saw that you might be boosting things up a little bit coming up after a little prodding. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I had to hit that goal in TFT because I really wanted to get, Illuvium's attention. That took a lot of work, and I didn't want to stream it because I didn't want people to like actively fight against me, But I could stream TFT now. But I just wanted to get the rank as quickly as possible. But I am Dreaming Dragon. I'm the esports lead, the content lead, and the community manager for the club. I had made one video that Bullet wrote the script to about Polis, And after that, I decided to teach myself Premiere Pro and After Effects over like the next 3 weeks or whatever. And I learned that I do not like to be a director. I really like to be live. I like anything live is much cooler to me than like planning a show, because apparently I'll micromanage the hell out of myself and it won't get done for a really long time. So I think moving forward, I'm going to do a lot more streaming, a lot more live events, and that'll match my personality better. But yeah, at the club we have a lot going on. The pit stop is still getting a lot of great attention, and everybody still likes it. We have the Explorer that needs a little update with the new ships, but that shows you, you know, the percentage off of each ship, and if it's a good buy for you, depending on where you're at. It's not financial advice ever. And what else? We have a lot going on behind the scenes right now, and I'm really busy with like club business stuff. So I can't really I can't spend a lot of time doing much more than that. But I do want to do more streaming and less videos, like planned videos.
Are you
Yeah, no,
practicing PUBG, man?
I need practice in PUBG. Just when I started practicing Counter-Strike, they switched to PUBG. I thought we were going to be playing Counter-Strike and taking on swags. So I start learning
Yeah,
my sprays and everything again. They're like, oh no, today it's, you know, PUBG.
yeah. Just for some context, we are playing games like we are playing Counter Strike and PUBG on the Stratless Discord server like almost every night, and we are getting crushed. Like we need help. We need help. It has been nasty. Like the the past few days, we have been losing every single match. So yeah, we need to step up our game.
It has something to do with the fact that we spend a lot of time, we do a lot of talking, we get a really good position, and then we fire at the first thing. You know, we could wait, but yeah, we could do a lot better with a little more communication. That's all. But yeah, I think so. That's it. We have a lot of great community members and that make content from the club, um, and they're all, as far as I'm concerned, amazing. Um, and we're going to keep putting that out. But yeah, like right now, I'm really busy behind the scenes. So as soon as I can get back to doing more fun stuff than business stuff, I will.
very cool. And you know, I know that you recently did an interview with the Moon Man where you talk a little bit about yourself. And I think that, you know, you guys, Dreaming Dragon likes to fly under the radar. He doesn't like to let people know like how freaking awesome he actually is. And I think we need to kind of like pull that out of him piece by piece, more and more. So we're starting to get little bits of tidbits here and there of your awesomeness leaking out because I know it's there. But so there's a really good interview. I pinned a bunch of information at the top about all of the guys up here today. There's an awesome interview with the Moon Man and Dreaming Dragon. Definitely check that out, you guys. And I also pinned up Frankie Diamonds is running a Fimble Airbike giveaway through his YouTube channel. So check that one out. The Moon Man. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought that that was hilarious when your Twitch stream started talking back to you the other day. So I went ahead and pinned that one up at the top for you as well.
Yeah, it was funny because I went onto the Star Atlas Twitch because I'm just checking out from time to time on Twitch, just seeing who's on and stuff. And Star Atlas started streaming 24/7, and then I typed something in, and I was like, hashtag the Mooners Takeover. And then I was just kind of watching, and then it read it back. It was like, hashtag the Mooners Takeover. And I was like, yo, this reads it back, bet. And then I just started typing a bunch of stuff in there. And bada boom, bada bang.
I love it. It's so funny.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
Tony actually had to go, so he dropped off. But if you guys haven't seen, he's been putting a lot of work into this contest that he has going on right now called Dowcast Madness. It is awesome. He is matching all of the Star Atlas ships up against each other, and there is a bracket where you can see how all of the ships are performing against each other. And I believe the last one we had yesterday was incredibly close. It was interesting because I remember seeing it on my phone and it said 50-50, which, I mean, you can't have a 50-50, right? One has to move on. And so when I checked my computer, it was just a little, I think it was like 0.5%. One of the ships had won. But so if you haven't checked out his Dowcast Madness, definitely check it out. It is awesome. He has some really cool prizes coming along with that in the next couple weeks with its conclusion. And absolutely. Santi, was there anything? You guys had a really awesome conversation in the Atlas Brew this week about community-driven content, right? That's one of the coolest things about our community is how innovative they are and how, focused they are on building, everything around them right now. And was there anything in particular that you wanted to add to the conversation before we move on to
Yeah,
more questions? Yeah,
yeah,
go
of
for it.
course. There was a lot in this Atlas Brew. Like it was full of content. The community is just like next level. We have like 3 mini games under development that are going to go out probably like next month for the community to use. We are planning with the community on adding leaderboards and everything, placing bounties for the people who break the leaderboard, and it's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. Also planning tournaments around those games, so it's going to be pretty cool. But there's a lot coming from the community side. I recommend everyone to give the latest brew a listen because it's great. And now that we are speaking about content and content creation, I want to give a shout out to the guys on Star Atlas TV, ODV, and Viking and Benny. They have been doing a great job. I know they are listening. Not sure if you guys want to join and talk about the Star Atlas TV. They are basically live streaming the Star Atlas Discord server like 24/7, which is insane, and also interviewing normal community members, like the community members that you see every day in the Discord server on Twitter, and you just chat with them. They are interviewing them, and it's great because it gets you a little bit closer to the community and to these people that you basically have been interacting with like probably for months, but you don't really know them, and this gets all the community a step closer to each other, and I love it. So big shout out to them. Also to, I know that you pinned Ash, Luminas and Coexist game, tutorial game. The guys are developing on Unreal Engine 5 now. Like that's that's insane. They are developing a tutorial mini game, I would say, but in Unreal Engine 5, it's just insane. I love it. Like the content coming from the community is great, guys. Like it's really next level. I was super amazed in the Atlas Brew. Like we didn't stop talking a minute, and it was everything. What someone said was better and better. Like it's just crazy. I'm mind blown every day about the content that's coming from the community side.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love watching this community grow and watching them, just expand their own horizons with creating all of these really awesome things. I went ahead and pinned the mini game from Coexist that Lumina had mentioned, and I also pinned the mini game from Heimdall up at the top as well. And I went ahead and pinned the latest interview from Star. Excuse me. Sorry, one second.
You can take a sip of water, Ash.
I
I
know.
got you
I
covered. I
need
got you
some
covered.
water.
Don't worry.
um, from Star Atlas TV, who when they interviewed Sammy, who is one of our awesome members with Atlesio. He's always a pleasure to have around, and I love having Sammy out here in the community. So that was really cool to see that they are, branching out and interviewing individuals from our community that are active in our community, and so very cool. And yeah, if they want to come up and chat, please feel free to come on up and chat, guys. We'd love to have you up here. We're just keeping it pretty casual today. Just wanted to chat with some of the content creators. So, Dreaming Dragon, did you have a comment?
Yeah, I just wanted to say real quick to add to what Santi was saying about gaming in the evenings. We also game during the day. I mean, it depends on where you live. It's 5 p.m. UTC. We play Gartic in the Star Atlas channel, and we've been getting on voice, and it's been really cool. So if you want to come and hang out and meet some people, that's another good place.
Yeah, definitely. We're having a lot of fun, and we plan to have like more and more casual games for those moments. So yeah, we are hanging out a lot in the voice chats in Discord. So if you're ever around the Star Atlas Discord, just join the voice chat. I'm sure you will have fun and you will meet some really cool people. I really encourage you to do that.
Yeah, the Star Atlas Discord is always hopping with different activities, and there's always so much energy going on in there. And, I love that you guys have all started playing actual games together. I think that's so cool. And I would love to see more people get involved with that. I think that that's a really awesome opportunity to, branch out and meet other people in the community and build more relationships with everybody. I think as a whole, it just makes this community stronger and prepares us to, play the Star Atlas game in the future. So it's really awesome. You're doing a kick-ass job out there, Santi, with coordinating all these activities and keeping everybody engaged and entertained as well. I mean, you're like one of the top content creators out here too, right? Because you're putting all of these events together all the time.
Yeah, no, it's not only me, big, but not big, huge. Shout out to Dominic, to Diego, to Suhel, to Darwin, to Stick. I have a big team with me together. Like it's not only me. I need to give the credit where it needs to go. So yeah, Diego has been doing like a fantastic job with Gartic and different games and just hanging out with our friends in the community. Dominic coordination. Like I'm really happy with the team that we have, and it's always a pleasure to work with them. We have a lot of fun, and you can see that in the community. So yeah, thank you.
Awesome. I love it. All right, so I am going to ask you a couple questions, our content creators that are up here. Again, if there's anybody else that wants to join us, please feel free to hop on up. I'll bring you up, especially if you're a content creator in our ecosystem. If you're not, don't worry, you can still join our conversation. If you have questions or anything like that, request and feel free to join us. I'm just going to ask you guys a couple questions, and then we'll probably play a little, ask a couple trivia questions and give out a couple air bikes, and then, yeah, see where the conversation takes us. So, for my content creators up here, I am just curious, do you have any advice for a new content creator coming into this ecosystem? What is some advice that you would give somebody?
Stop worrying about what others think about you, and don't worry about anything like that. Just put out whatever you want to put out. Period. Don't even, don't worry about your numbers. Don't worry about anything. Just put out whatever you like, and somebody else out there will like it. Stop thinking too much. Just do it.
Yeah,
Yep,
picking
thick skin.
backing up. No, go ahead, Frankie.
Go ahead. No. You go.
Oh, I was just gonna say, just piggybacking off that, just putting out content, like you said, man. We still have, a few years to start creating and figuring out who we really want to be as creators in the metaverse and for Star Atlas. And this is practice time, guys. Like, put in the hours. Like, just start. Even if you haven't created any content yet, and it's kind of always pulled at you, a little bit of an interest. Just start. There's an amazing community. Everybody up here. Plus many others who will help you along your journey. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Just start, guys. Come join us.
I agree with Aaron. Everything I say right now, it's a beta test. Let's beta test this. Let's beta test this. Hey, listen, like when you're new at content creating, and I have some background again with my daughter, you gotta have a bit of a thick skin. Not everybody's gonna like you across the whole globe. I mean, you're gonna run into some negative comments. There's always someone that doesn't agree with you. Let's put it that way. And you just gotta have a little bit of thick skin. Don't take it personal. You know, the nice thing about not typing is you could say whatever you want to that comment out loud. And believe me, I do it sometimes. You got a good community here and people that, that are very supportive. So, you just got to roll with it. You've got to be yourself. I can't tell you how many times I start talking like this and trying to talk like, no, man, that's not how I talk. So I'm just me now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, be yourself, have a plan, try to actually write it out. I don't because I'm insane, but my ADHD kind of I let it run. I use it for its superpower and I let it run. But sometimes having a good plan is actually a very good thing. If you're in a guild or a community, see if somebody's into editing. I got lucky. I got the dean. He loves editing. It's his passion. It's where he goes for his personal time away from the family and work. So I got lucky, and when he has a time, he yells at me. It's like having a producer, and I love it. I love it, and that's what community can bring you. But don't over edit at first. That's a key. I was doing that with my daughters, and half of them, just ended up in the editing room and never made it. So don't over edit, because guess what? You could over edit something, get 20 likes, and then you'll have something that you think's goofy as hell, and all of a sudden it's viral at 30K. So I mean, just take your time.
And also, just to add on to that, I feel like if you're trying to be a perfectionist, you're actually just really insecure because you're questioning way too much about what people will think about it. So, like, don't worry about being perfect and being a perfectionist. That's just an insecurity that you got to get over and just put out that content. And like Frankie was saying about people that talk crazy, or like if they just like say something stupid about your content. Me and Archetype had this one guy that just keeps going in on us every time we do like NFTs and stuff. And what actually is happening there is this person's actually hurt on the inside. They're trying to mirror, like, everything that they're saying to us is literally just a projection of what they got going on inside. So when you deal with somebody that doesn't like you, or you deal with somebody that's just saying negative things, like, you got to remember that person's in a hurt place, that they're going out of their way to give you negative feedback. And because they could just mind their business and move on, but they're out to try to tear you down, and that just doesn't make sense. So we have to help those people and put them on blast. If if you're pushing love and you're pushing positivity, then yeah, those people are in a hurt place, and you got to help them out and put them on blast if they need help.
Yeah, I think I look at it a little differently, but it's a different flavor of what everybody's saying, but I learned it from Vince McMahon in the WWE, so take it with that grain of salt. But what he taught me was it's important to have a reaction. It doesn't matter if it's a strong reaction for you or a strong reaction against you. The last thing you want is to have somebody view your content and be indifferent and not tell a story about you afterward. Right. So don't worry about it. I mean, the more haters you're getting, the better you're doing. And, haters are like crickets. When you finally get up next to them, they're just going to be silent and they're not going to talk bad about you at all. So just do your thing and let them hate. And that actually adds to your engagement and view counts and all that other stuff. So,
Woo! I love it. The little Ric Flair for you.
thank you.
Yeah, just something to add if I can. Also, do not hesitate to reach out to anyone here in the community or in the Star Atlas team. Like, we are here for that. That's why we are here. We are here for you to message us and reach out and say, hey, I want to create something. I want to do something for the Star Atlas community because I love it and I want to do this. We will support you. Not just me, not just Ash or the Star Atlas team, but these guys who are speaking in this great panel. I'm sure that if you reach out to any one of them, they will help you with all the questions that you have and how to get started and everything. And the vibe in the community is like that. So just don't be shy, reach out to people, and that's how you're going to start. That's a good starting point.
Yes, that's so true. And I absolutely love that. Okay, so one more question for you guys. What was when you came into this space and you came into the like Star Atlas, the project, what was your aha moment, if you get what I mean, that you were just like, oh man, this is it. This is where I want to be. This is where I want to create content. Where were you? What was that for you guys?
For me, it was the white paper. I was like about halfway through the white paper. And then I looked to see how many pages it was because I wanted more. And then I kept reading it. But yeah, the white paper was like, oh my God, I've got to learn more about this.
Yeah, and then the tokenomics paper came out and it was even more, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. And then it just creates questions because you can't help but create questions from that. And then you're on Discord asking.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
I didn't know we rugged for a second. Go ahead, Atlas. Sorry.
Oh, no.
No. I was just gonna say, I think For me, it was the meta posters. Like, yeah, I'd kind of joined the Star Atlas community, I think, a few weeks before the first one was dropped. And I was already super excited, but I think just seeing that and using my phone to bring something to life alongside of lore, just kind of, yeah, this is my home, and this is where I want to be.
I remember your poster reaction videos, man. That's
Uh,
the real OG Star Atlas content. I really remember that. I was mind
oh
blown
man,
actually because we didn't have anyone creating content for Star Atlas like for passion. And when I saw your videos, I was like, wow, someone is doing videos about us. Wow, like this is crazy. And I remember
uh,
commenting your videos and telling you like, do another one, because I was
oh
really
yeah,
excited, man.
no, those are good times, man. Yeah, I appreciated you interacting with me, and yeah, that was a fun time for sure. Yeah, loved that series.
I was actually kind of inspired by Atlas theory, to be honest with you, but I was kind of opposite. I went to the Don and I said, listen, man, we could do this, we could do that. We could create a great stable of influencers, Twitch streamers, YouTubers, blah 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 blah. I could set it up like this for them. I could do this, I could do that. He goes, all right, set yourself up a channel. I went, wait. I was talking about being behind the scenes and setting people up and using my not. Nah, man. He goes, people love you. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. He goes, you go in these spaces and you go crazy. Do it. I'm like, fine. So I ran with it. But I mean, space, Star Atlas. I mean, once you start peeling back the onion, you see how much there is to this, and it's awesome.
I love it. I love this. Moonman, are you rugged or can you hear us, bud?
No, I can hear you. I think my aha moment or like was I don't know. I just it was just space, and I just like space stuff, and found the Discord, typed away in that, and then seen the pictures of all the different ships that were released, or that they were going to be coming out with in August or in like early September, late August, and I was just like, this is dope. And then I just started chit chatting with people, and people were like, yo, what up? And I was like, yo, what up? And people were just cool, you know what I mean? And then I just got to talking, and clearly people liked my voice, and not like voice as in voice tone, but like voice as in me speaking and what I come with. Um, and yeah, it was just cool. People were just receptive to everything. Um, and yeah, it seemed like they were like welcoming to me. So I was like, bet. And then now I'm here, and I love everybody for that. And this is a really fun space to be in, and everybody's super cool, and everybody uplifts everybody. And then there's a couple of people that just talk crazy here and there, and they are who they are. But there's like a million of us who are all cool, so we're just gonna rock and roll with that. And yeah, it was just a community. It was you guys literally in the audience. It was you guys on stage. That was the aha moment. So yeah, just all
Moonman,
of us.
I have a question for you, bro.
Please.
If I remember correctly, you were also one of the first people to make Star Atlas merch for yourself, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So I made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I made a Star Atlas shirt and posted it in there, and I think I think maybe either you or I think it was Swags. He was like, "Yo, you're not selling that, right?" And I was like, "Nah, I was just
Yeah.
posting this to show that like, hey, this is cool. I'm rocking the Star Atlas shirt. I still rock it from time to time." And
I,
yeah, and then I was like, "Yeah, hmm
I remember that because I received so many DMs like, "Why is this guy selling Star Atlas t-shirts, bro?" And I remember because of that. It was super funny, but yeah.
yeah." Yeah, no, I just made the shirt, and I was just showing it to say, I was just like contributing. It was like content creation. Like, look, we're not trying to get paid off of it. I was just showing, like, hey, look, cool shirt, you know what I mean? And then everybody lost their minds. And then yeah, yeah, yeah. So, anyways, yeah, no, yeah, that was cool. And that was back when I was Moonman Customs. And then I was like, yo, I'm running a business here. I can't just be putting so much Star Atlas content. Like, it just consumed my whole Moonman Customs Twitter. And then I was like, dude, I got to start from the beginning and make the Moonman. And I did that, and it sucked. You know what I mean? I already had like 800 followers on that account. And then I had to restart, but I think it was for the better. And that's also another thing out there for content creators. Like, yo, if you like have a Twitter account that you've, built up like 400, 300 followers on and stuff like that, and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to do this whole new thing that'll make more sense in the future, but there's no way I could lose these followers. Like, bro, just restart. Like, restarts are cool. You know what I mean? I had to go from 800 followers to start back at 0, and because it makes more sense, so just start, man. Just start. Whatever you see, believe in it. Whatever you see and believe, you can achieve. That's what my uncle always told me. So just go for it.
Yeah, and if you're not looking back at yourself 6 months ago and cringing at least a little bit, like you need some more growth, some more challenges.
True that. True that. Cringy moments are hilarious. True that.
That's true, man. I remember when I hosted the first Stone Hall, man. Oh, man.
Tell us about it, Santi.
I was scared as fuck. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, and it was only 40 people, I think. And yeah, I had to host and ask questions to Swag. But luckily, I have been speaking with Swag for a long time, so it was kind of easy for me. But yeah, that was like the first one of the things that I cringe about if I see it now. So yeah, I completely agree with what Dream and Dragon said.
But yeah, now, you're a pro now, right? What the town halls that you host, they have anywhere from 700 to over 1,000 people in attendance. And I don't even think you realize the numbers. You just go it and you rock it and you do it. And so, like everybody's been saying, you just have to start somewhere. And over time, you will get better and you will feel more comfortable and you will find your groove in what it is that you're doing and creating, and you'll find your place. And so I think that that's the biggest thing is you just got to start, right? You just got to get moving with it if it's something that you ultimately really want to do. And we have such an incredible community here that you have so many people that are willing to, help you out along the way. You just have to reach out to them and they're willing to help you, which is awesome and speaks loads about our community. And another thing I did just want to point out too, like I think with what Moonman is building with his content creation, I believe that he's one of the first people to create the Moonman character and the identity, like his metaverse identity, the way that he has. And I think that it is really, really cool. So you're kind of pioneering that front, as well, Moonman, which is awesome. And I can't wait to see the little Moonman avatar in the metaverse. I was gonna say in real life, but it's not in real life. So in the metaverse, kind of, walking around as a little avatar. I think that's gonna be something really incredible as well when we get to that point.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be hilarious. Like I said, I'm working with this 3D artist right now to make the 3D character. And I love posting like videos on Twitter, where I'm in character form and showing that off. But I put them up every once in a while, but I want to wait for that 3D character. And usually I don't wait to do things, but I'm waiting for the 3D character so I can just bombard Twitter with just a bunch of nonsense. Like that's for sure coming. So everybody be prepared for that. I'm just going to annoy the hell out of everybody on Twitter with that. And then the other thing too that I just that I want to work on is I'm actually working I got into contact with this person that makes 3D printed outfits and stuff like that. So I want to get that full blown outfit going. So when I pull up to these Star Alice events, you know what I mean? The same character that you see in these pictures and these videos, is just going to be in real life. And I'm going to be doing like karate kicks and shit,
I can't wait to see the Moonman in like full dress at a convention one day. I think that's going to be awesome.
I swear to God, I'm doing it.
I told the Moonman, if we don't have a year 2023 Moonman calendar of him in different poses, IRL, I don't know what's going on. I want that. We need that.
Oh my God, do it.
That'd be amazing. Should I do that? Should I sell it as like an NFT, like a calendar?
Do it, a Moonman calendar. That would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious. I'm going to do that now for sure. That'd be hilarious, yo.
That's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you guys just one more question, and then we had a couple people pop up. Party Ship came up. Party Ship, did you have something to add to that or a question? Are you there, friend? Okay,
Hello?
well, oh, yeah, there you go. Hello.
Yeah, I'm just, listening in. Sorry. I've been pressing a lot of buttons and reactions and whatnot. You guys are all amazing. Just wanted to say that. And I've hit the request button by mistake, but
Oh,
thanks
okay.
for
Well, you're always welcome to come up here and hang out with us. So you
it's
guys
been
are doing awesome stuff over at Heimdall, so you're
thank you.
always free to join us.
It's been kind of a crazy ride in terms of crypto community altogether, going up to like 300 followers, and you being my 200 follower in that space. It was just so fun, and the community is really really great. It's just a lot of fun to be in crypto and to be in Star Atlas. So thank you guys.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us. And I look forward to seeing more of the Heimdall Vikings joining us in our conversations too. So
Benny, get up here. We need you.
yes, Benny, you should be joining us more. So thank you
Benny is
for
eating
hopping up here.
tacos now. I tried to call him up here, but he's eating tacos.
Oh, is
Wait,
he?
is it hold on, is it tacos because of that video I posted on in the morning? Have you seen that tweet?
I
I
don't
don't know if
know.
I've seen
I
it
just know
yet.
that Benny is eating tacos. So enjoy, Benny. Enjoy your tacos.
Enjoy
I
your
think
lunch.
I think honestly, if you check my tweets, and you'll see, I think I've brainwashed Benny into eating some tacos today. Take a look at it.
I love it. I love it. Um, okay, so one more question, and then I will pull a couple people up, and then we'll do our trivia. So I just want to know, it's been incredible having you guys up here. I love chatting with you. All of the some of the content creators. We do have a few that were not able to make it today, but what excites you most? Like what are you most excited about going into the future? I know that we have a long road for the entire game to be completed, and I know that you guys are going to be, putting out all types of different content and being, continuing to grow your brands as well. But what is something that you were most excited for as far as creating your Star Atlas content, ecosystem content in the future? And if you don't want to say just yet, that's totally fine. If you want to keep us a little, in the dark on it so that you have some surprises for us, that's totally fine too.
I guess for me, I'm really excited to see how everyone up here and future creators, any creators in the audience, um, builds out their Star Atlas metaverse personality. Right now, we have DAX slash guilds being built out, but I think especially in the case of characters like the Moon Man, we're gonna have entire teams around a single character, and I'm so looking forward to seeing how that all evolves coming up here in a few years.
Yeah. No, I'm just excited for content in general. I'm really excited for this this new series I'm going to be doing. I think a lot of people are going to find value in this for the simple fact, like right now, all we have to do is look at the ships. All we have to do is buy ships. All we have to do is listen to people talk about the ships and stuff like that, and listen to our conversations and things like that. But I want to try to bring like a new perspective to it and allow people to imagine like what it might be like actually playing in the ship. So like just try to switch things up a little bit and give a breath of fresh air and continue that for quite a few months. And hopefully whenever I pick your ship that happens to be your favorite, you watch that video and you go like, oh man, that was amazing. That made me like think of my ship in a new way, rather than just looking at it and collecting, different like atlas on it and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I'm trying to just, you know, give a breath of fresh air to these ships and do something that I think is going to be very important to people's mental health when it comes to investing in these ships, and make them understand, like, you're buying these ships and it's a good investment. Trust me. Let me confirm that for you and give you some joy. And when you think about that ship that you have in your wallet, so that's what I'm trying to do next. And other than that, I just love you guys. I just love content creation with you guys. I love hanging out with you guys. I love laughing and seeing hilarious stuff on um, Twitter. Like, for instance, I think it was like Shroudy this morning, or yeah, Shadowy. And it was hilarious because I posted that good morning picture, and he posted one, and he posted like a GIF back, and it said like good morning on the side, but it said I love you, baby girl underneath. And I was like, bruh, that was completely unacceptable. You know what I mean? And we laughed about that, but just like funny moments like that, like he didn't mean to pick that one that had that on it, but it's just funny stuff like that. I mean, the community is hilarious. So that's like what gets me excited. Is just waking up to whatever the heck might happen in the Star Atlas Twitterverse. You never know.
No, that's so
Dude,
true. Go for it, Frankie.
dude, I did that to Ashes
I
last,
was just gonna
two
say
nights
that.
ago. I was like,
Frankie
oh
professed
shit, we're
his love for
Discord married
me in
now.
a GIF the other day, everybody, and just making that aware.
Right? It's
Yeah, it was a
hilarious.
gift. It was the same deal, dude. I'm like, oh wait, I didn't see that part. Oh my goodness.
I love you, baby girl. And it's like, wait, hold on. You can't be talking to me like that, guy. And I wish Shadowy was in here because we were cracking up when that happened.
Hey, you think he would have learned? Because he's Alessio. You think he would have learned from me just from doing it in general chat?
I guess yours wasn't so bad, Frankie. If he posted on Twitter for the whole world to see, at least your love profession was just inside Alessio's Discord. So
Right,
it was a
and
little
at least
smaller group.
Here,
at least I
check it
made a
out.
mistake
I'll
with a
pin it.
hot chick. I didn't do it to Moon Man. I didn't do it to a
I'll
space
I'll
alien
pin
man.
it to the top. Look at it. And then we can take it off of there if we want after this. But yeah, take a look at it. It was hilarious. I love
You're
you,
gonna put
baby
That's
him on the
girl,
great.
spot.
or baby
Nah,
girl, I
man. You
love
know
you.
what?
And I was like,
Hey,
bro,
listen.
no.
It's silly things like that that get you famous, right?
Yeah, dude,
That's so
that's
funny.
what it is, man. And then there was another one that happened recently. Somebody sent to me that cracked me the hell up. Um, I don't know where it's at, but anyways, there was another one that was funny like that. I'm removing that one so it doesn't say at the top. There's more important stuff. But yeah, this community is hilarious, man. It cracks me up every day.
Awesome. Okay, well, I went ahead and brought up Chase. Chase has been waiting for a little bit to come up and ask a question or give an opinion. So I went ahead and brought you up. Chase, how are you doing today?
Hey, it's Chase here from Australia. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I'm a big fan of Star Atlas, and I've kind of put like my whole life savings into it, just on the basis of the white paper, like the guys were saying, and it's going to be an amazing game, I think. And I've been reading a lot of Michael Wagner's um, stuff he puts on Medium. I think that's who does it. But yeah, absolutely, I'm amazed by it.
Are you talking about the Star Atlas Medium account or?
Yeah.
Yeah, the main account. Yeah, so there's a lot of incredible articles that have been written and put out there on the Medium account. We have content writers that are really kicking butt with everything that they're doing. And so it's really nice to hear that you're enjoying that. And thank you so much for, joining us. And we're happy to have you involved in the Star Atlas community. And it's always so nice to have newer members hop up here and just start, chatting with us. And yeah, so I guess what brought you into the Star Atlas community, Chase?
I think it was the trailer. To be honest, it was like because I've got the 4K screen and I tethered it to my TV, and it just looked amazing. And I just wanted to invest in it straight away because I was playing Gala games, and to be honest, it was shit. It was like these 2D games that were terrible. So, and I seen Star Atlas, and it wowed me to say the least.
Awesome. I know every time I watch that trailer, and it's probably been about a million times now that I've watched it, but I still get chills and it still gets me really excited for what's being built here and for the future and for, all the plans that are being cooked up behind the scenes for this incredible project. So that's so awesome to hear. And so I'm curious, are you involved with the guild? Are you involved in the Discord? Um, just
So I've put a YouTube channel up for like tutorials on how to safely buy a Star Atlas, because there is a lot of scammers popping up on the Discord
awesome.
and stuff like that. So I wanted to make sure that everyone was safe. They knew how to buy it properly from Radium, using FTX as their DEX and stuff. So it was quite a headache trying to figure it out as well. So I thought I'd be like courteous and just do it for everybody that doesn't know how to do it in Australia, because there's quite a lot of people asking me about it, as I'm earning a lot of money from the faction ships. Um, yeah, I guess it's a long list of things that Star Atlas has done that I'm very appreciative of.
Awesome. Do you have a link or anything? Because it sounds like you're starting to create content for Star Atlas, and as the community, we want to embrace that and help support that as well. Do you have a link or anything on your Twitter page? If you do, feel free to pin it up at the top, and we can help.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
absolutely. And then if you're not already in the Discord, I'm assuming you probably are, but if you're not already in the Discord, definitely hop in there and start chatting and getting involved in the community. And there is actually a social media channel in there, or I'm sorry,
Yeah.
a content creator channel in there where you can upload all of your stuff as well.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. I'm trying to find out how to market Star Atlas through like the TikTok community and all the influencers there, because there is like influencer channels where you can hire them directly and get them posting up things about Star Atlas. And I don't mind being an investor of that and spending a couple of $1,000s to get someone, because I've realized that you guys have Jason Sylvia on some of the posters on Star Atlas where he's speaking in the background there of a
Yeah.
few of the posters, and he's an amazing and very popular guy. But there is other people out there that would love to do the same sort of thing. I think for the right amount of money. So I would definitely love to do that and get in contact with somebody. But if it's a thing that I can do alone, I'm happy to do that as well, I guess.
As far as creating content for the project?
Yeah, and just helping to market it a little bit more than what it's at right now with just Jason DeSilvia.
Yeah, no, Jason Silva, he's an incredible speaker,
sorry.
isn't he? Oh, yeah, that's fine. He's an incredible speaker. I know every time I hear him, it's just like he can transport you to another dimension with just his words, right?
Yeah.
It's insane. But yeah, no, as far as creating content for Star Atlas, I would just recommend just start creating content and, getting involved in the community and, see where that journey kind of takes you right now, and definitely get involved in everything that we're doing here. I think that's the best way to start. I know Metaverse Explorer has been, I think he's starting to jump on TikTok as well.
Yeah.
Anybody
and there's
can
also the Guild Club, who's one of the listeners here, but
Mhm.
they've made like a faction where you can claim all your rewards all at once instead of going through the Star Atlas claim rewards one by one.
Yes, yeah. And it's incredible, right?
Yeah, and they made a game that was like a 2D game as well, which is quite cool.
Yeah, so Dreaming Dragon, who's up here with us, he is head of their content creation and esports division, right? Dreaming Dragon?
Yeah, the Explorer and the Pit Stop, which is what he's explaining, are both Vlad's projects. Pretty much 100%. He takes feedback from us and he hears everything, and then like he disappears, and then a couple weeks later, there's the Pit Stop. It just shows up, like, oh, here's a pit stop. Do this is what we were talking about, right? Yeah. Okay, here it's done. Tell everybody. So I'm really glad you like it.
I love it. Sometimes that's how like the most brilliant minds work, right? Is they get an idea and they disappear for a while and you don't hear from them, and then they come back and they're like, "Look at what I've built. Isn't it awesome?" And everybody's like, "Yes, it's freaking awesome." So that's incredible. Well, thank you so much, Chase, for coming up here and joining our conversation. It's been awesome. We always love to meet new individuals who come into the Star Atlas ecosystem. And again, like I highly recommend getting involved in the community and getting involved in that Discord channel. There's always great, conversations and things hopping around going on in there. There's a lot of other great content creators out there as well. And they're always bouncing ideas off of each other and going on and having interviews with one another, and just it's a great community to become a part of. So thank you so much for joining us, Chase. Lumina, I see that you have hopped on up here as well, my friend. How are you doing today?
Hey Ashes, I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm doing really good.
Hey Santi, and also a big shout out to all the Star Atlas content creators, the Moon Man, the Dreaming Dragon, Atlas Terry, Frankie. Also, even bigger shout out to a club. I checked out the resupply with one button thing is great, and also the Heimdall Industries, and also again club to releasing those two games, the Two Fight Attack and the Jet Racer. I also would like to let you know that I talked to Cryptosonic, and you guys, some of you guys are aware, and maybe Ash has already mentioned it, but for those of you who don't know, this is Lumina. I'm the guild master of Coexist, which is the Star Atlas Turkish guild. Buradaki bütün Türklere de selamlar. This was in obviously in Turkish. We built a Star Atlas tutorial game to introduce the game to the audience in Unreal Engine 4. We showed the game multiple times. We showed the game again this Wednesday during the Atlas Brew. Now, the newer version, the next version of the game, which I would like to let you know that it's going to be built, which is currently being developed on Unreal Engine 5 instead of Unreal Engine 4. And the new iteration will hopefully will have the ability to be able to fly around, and there will be different galleries and rooms. So it's going to be way bigger map. Also, I talked to a Cryptosonic, and he also agreed too. There are cool projects out there, like all the Star Atlas content creators, all these mini games that you guys are creating and we are creating too. So we would like to showcase all the Star Atlas content creators, even if they created a mini game, if they have a streaming channel, if they are creating some sort of an event. So we're planning to have a section for each of the Star Atlas content creators in this Unreal Engine 5 mini game, where people will be able to see your content, click the links to your streaming websites. We'll be able to download those games such as Two Fight Attack, Jet Racer. So we're planning to use this game sort of almost like a hub for the entire Star Atlas community until the Star Atlas showroom module is released. And I'm trying to corner Santi to get some, hopefully at least maybe one Star Atlas 3D ships as a model, so we can put that model into the game, and we can actually start flying a Star Atlas a ship before the game comes out. So hopefully we'll see those days too. But other than that, yeah, we have a few other projects in the pipeline. We just completed our guild cap giveaway, and there are different other merchandise that we're kind of releasing. And Ash, Santi, and the rest of the Star Atlas team, your caps are ready. And I'm actually booking my flight to Turkey tonight. Hopefully I'll be in Turkey in May, and when I'll be back in June or July, I'll definitely bring those caps to you. And other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, we're still developing. I mean, and I gotta say, Again, big shout out to all the Star Atlas content creators and all the guilds, especially the guilds of UMA. Uh, I just want to say thank you so much for making Star Atlas community being by far the strongest community in the crypto space. Uh, Much love to all of you guys and gals.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming up here. And that I went ahead and pinned your mini game up to the top at the beginning of the space because it is absolutely incredible what you guys have built there. And I know that you're releasing it in multiple languages so that other people can, learn what it is that is going on here. And I love that you guys are now developing it in Unreal Engine. Um, but yeah, I'm totally excited to see the further developments of that because it is really, really cool. And I think you guys were one of the first ones to do it as well. And that's just awesome. Kudos to Coexist. And I am very excited for my custom hat as well. So thank you very much, Lumina. I appreciate that.
Can I add something real quick? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry.
What happened?
Oh,
Did we
sorry.
rug? Okay.
Yeah, no.
I feel like they both unmuted
No, I'm
the mic
talking
at
to
the same
mute.
time,
Yeah.
and then they both unmuted it. That's mad respect, dude. Gentlemen, man.
Well, so the club made the Explorer and the Pit Stop, but we didn't make any games, right? Lumina made and Coexist made the Unreal game, and then Viking Benny and ODVB made the Jet Jet Racer, and then Tufa Feist game. I don't remember the two people, their names. Somebody else can hopefully help me. But it wasn't the club that made the games. But thank you.
Yeah, Sprite and Ratodoom made Tooth Attack. Yes.
Yeah, Lloyd had offered to add his music to either of those games, and I think that's where a little of the confusion came in. But we haven't made any games yet.
Lloyd's music
Oh,
is
sorry,
great.
it was my bad then.
I see that Jose, our official Newt Newt, has joined us as well. You're out of the trenches, writing away, and now you're here to join us and say hello. How are you doing, friend? How's your day been? I know you've been busy.
Hey Ash, how is everyone doing? Yeah, I just left the trenches and there's some exciting stuff coming out today. It's reports day, so yeah, we always
Jose
have
is
to bring
full of alpha. He has a
full of
nasty
alpha.
amount of
If you
alpha
shake
right
me, some
now.
alpha drops in the road,
Oh man.
Yeah,
Get him!
guys.
Get him!
So yeah, we today, I don't know, maybe Michael is not here now, right? On this Twitter space.
Nope.
Joking.
Michael is not here unless he
Yeah.
has an alt account that is secretly listening into us.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know.
Yeah,
Which
maybe
you
he
never
sent.
know. So
He
be
probably
careful,
does have
Jose.
one.
Yeah, I'll take care. But yeah, today we might see some development on the side of the story of the now Lieutenant Wen. So yeah, I hope to share with you guys some cool lore about Star Atlas, about everything that's been going on this week in terms of development, and yeah, we'll probably post the tweet and the Medium article soon enough. So yeah, hang tight, guys. I want you all to check how things are going and how our little lore is progressing in Star Atlas. Thank you, Ash.
I love it. I'm so excited to see that new report come out. I love how you guys have turned it into more of a story and, built up, I guess now Lieutenant Wen. It seems that Wen has gotten a promotion, and that is absolutely incredible. So I know we're all very excited to see what updates Wen has for us. And can I just say, I'm obsessed with the fact that his name is Wen. Like that's just so perfect, isn't it? Now we can just say, hey, just say when.
It's like the best meme, right? And yeah, the community love to talk about when, right? So it's only proper that we give him a place in the Star Atlas lore.
Exactly. I love it. Okay, guys. So we're coming up on an hour and a half. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick little trivia. I'm going to make the questions super easy this time around. So if you have been here since the beginning, and even if not, you might just have to do a little digging to kind of, look around for these, or you might just know off the top of your head. Okay. So Atlas Theory is one of our original 100% Star Atlas content creators. He is building a guild around like the Hollywood of the metaverse. He's building a guild around content creators and putting out content. We spoke about it in the very beginning of this conversation. What is the name of the guild that Atlas Theory is building? So if you want to try for the trivia, request. I'll give a couple minutes for a few people to request, and then we'll do whoever can get the first peace sign, heart, peace sign. I'm just going to give it a minute because it gets a little laggy.
I knew this one in a second. Can I join?
If you are up here on the panel, you cannot join, my friend. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'll butcher the pronunciation anyway. I'm horrible.
It's kind of hard. I even get tripped up sometimes. It's the R. I'm not gonna say more, but yeah.
It is, and somehow it just ties my tongue, and I'm like, I think I said it that one video like 85 different ways. So I was like, oh, come on. Boy, look at all
I
that.
know, and I remember hearing that there was some awesome lore behind it as well. You were in an interview with the Moon Man, and there's some really cool lore behind how you chose that.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, we can get into it sometime. But yes.
So there were a couple people that requested, and then they dropped down. I don't know if Twitter Spaces is rugging people again.
You like to break Twitter Spaces, Ash.
I know. I always do. I'm sorry. I try to do good with these giveaways, and then Twitter just rugs me with them. I don't know what to do anymore. So I guess how about the next person to request? I won't make you do emojis or anything like that. What is the guild that Atlas Theory is building around content creation? We spoke about it in the very beginning. What is the name of that guild?
What's the price again? Do we have any prizes?
A thimble air bike. And I'll give you a little tip. You can check it out. The answer is on his Twitter profile page.
Just request, guys. Easy money. Thimble air bike.
But you have to follow me as well if you use that.
Nope. All right. Squall, my friend, how are you doing today? Squall, can you hear me?
Sorry, I always forget to unmute this. Sorry.
That's okay, no worries. So what is the name of the guild that Atlas Theory is building?
That's kinda hard to say, but I think it's the Amarna City.
Yes. Amarna? I know,
Amarna?
I even have a hard time pronouncing it sometimes too.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, great. I just followed him. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations. So you just won a thimble air bike.
That's a second.
And yes, that's the second one you've won.
Yes, thank you.
Awesome. So I'll be in touch with you shortly after this, okay?
Okay. Bye-bye. See ya, guys.
Bye, friend.
Congratulations, Squall.
Thank you.
You are the man.
Okay, so one more question. This one should be pretty easy as well. The Moon Man is the bounty hunter. He's like the boss bounty hunter of the Star Atlas metaverse. What guild is the Moon Man affiliated with? Okay, I have Farmar. Did I say that right? A Farmar? Am I saying that right? DK?
Yeah, hey.
Hi.
Hi.
How you
I'm
doing?
great. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
So which guild is the bounty hunter, the boss bounty hunter affiliated
Oh, I
with?
just want to say he sounds like Leighton from the series. What's it called? This with the train.
Bro, you were the one who
Yeah,
commented on
yeah.
the Dr. Disrespect video. Last night, I literally looked up that video last
Yeah.
night to see who this guy is and what his voice sounded like. I personally didn't think I sounded like him, but that's hilarious,
Yeah.
though.
Well, he's
That's awesome, bro.
he's affiliated with
Is he a cool guy?
what?
Does he play a cool character in that show?
Yeah.
I think it was. I seen it was like a show or something.
Yeah, he's like the main character, one of them.
Yeah, as long as he's representing, for the voice.
Yeah. Okay, well, he's affiliated with Final Frontier, the Major Guild.
Yes, sir.
So,
Awesome. That is correct.
Yo,
thank you.
just for that, I'll give you a Mooner too. I'm gonna send you a Mooner NFT. Send me your wallet address.
Oh,
Ooh,
awesome! Thank you.
you just got a double whammy. How cool is that? So
Yeah.
you just won yourself a Mooner NFT and a Fimble earbike.
Oh man,
Congratulations,
thank you,
DK.
thank you. And can I just say
No
thank you
problem.
to the community in general because I've made this Saga of Faith a written story on Medium, and it's really support from the community to keep me going. I'm creating a lot of background stories on different characters and planetary systems and everything to write about. It's supposed to. I'm supposed to write about this Saga of Faith for as long as Star Atlas is in development, and following it with implementing the community and the guilds in the story also. So, yeah, I'm just thanking you all.
Dude, you're writing sagas. That is so awesome.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm just huge. I am a huge, I'll say Vikings, fan, but the name is made up, but huge, man. That is impressive. That is awesome.
Yeah, we'll see how it
It
goes.
is. It's really incredible, and I love that you're doing that. And I went ahead and pinned it up at the top for everybody to take a look because it really is an incredible story that you're creating. And I love all of the content and the lore that is being written and built around this entire ecosystem. It's so incredible, and you're doing an awesome job. And we want to support you with what you're doing as well. So I went ahead and pinned it up at the top for everybody in here to take a look. Go ahead and give DK a follow. Go ahead and give everybody up here a follow, you guys, because these are the people that are going to keep you, they're going to keep you entertained. They're going to keep you on your toes. They're going to keep you educated on everything that is going on in the Star Atlas metaverse and, a little further in the entire GameFi ecosystem as well. A lot of them are involved in other gaming projects as well. And it's really cool to see everybody come together and just, want to further this ecosystem and help it grow. So I want to thank all of you for joining us today. It has been another awesome conversation with the Star Atlas community. I love getting you guys up here and getting to dig a little bit deeper and learn more about all of you. And thank you to the other speakers who came up and joined us. Congratulations on winning your Fimble Air Bikes, and congratulations, DK, on that Mooner NFT. That one is awesome. I have one of those as well.
Oh, nice.
And as Jose said, there is a content drop coming a little bit later today with Lieutenant Wen. So pay attention for that. And other than that, Star Atlas will be at NFTLA next week. There's going to be a large group of us attending. So if anybody is in the area, please feel free to reach out, connect with me, and we'll see if we can, say hello to you. And yeah, other than that, was there anything else you wanted to add, Santi, or any of our content creators?
Yeah, I had something to say. How comes that, Ash, you don't have still the 10,000 followers? There are a lot of people here. I'm sure that we have at least 6 people here not following you. Guys, what are you doing? Go and follow Ash right now. Now. It's an order.
You're too funny.
That's right.
I'm
You
so
better go,
close.
or
I'll
you
be there
swim with
soon.
the
And
fish.
You
congratulations
said
to
it's an
you.
order.
We're gonna put you in the Twitter fishes if you don't do it.
We have the mafia here. We have Frankie.
Yeah. I'll put a hit on you. No, I would never do that.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Now, no, I just came up with a
She
new
might steal your
movie.
baby though, so watch out.
Alien baby. Only alien babies, Moonman.
Smuggling. Now she's smuggling and shooting. I love it. Oh yeah.
All babies that are
Well,
not Ash's babies are alien babies to her. Just remember.
guess what? There's a few more baby alien videos. Just gonna say it.
Oh no, baby alien newt newts. Did you hear that, Jose?
It's the new meta, right?
Yo, Frank's making the shadiest videos ever on YouTube.
It was awesome, man. I couldn't
So
stop
much fun.
laughing.
So if
You ready,
anybody's
Boo?
wondering,
You ready, Boo?
Frankie had made a video of me smuggling baby alien penguins into. So it's pretty hilarious. It's on his Twitter page and his YouTube profile as well. And apparently there's more coming out. So I'm a little nervous as to what exactly the type of content you were creating, Frankie.
No comment. I plead the fifth.
Oh man, I love it. So again, is there anything that anybody else wanted to add before we close out? All right, cool.
Oh, I think I got something real quick. I'm just going to add on since everybody did this today. So when I first got into Star Atlas and I joined the club and I'm getting all involved and go out and find more people, find more content creators. And so I get online and I find one and I'm like, oh, this guy's great. And so I leave a comment and I go back and tell them, they're like, no, Atlas Theory is going to make his own guild. And I had to like do the walk of shame and go back and delete my comment trying to recruit him because, but I was there too. Like, we got a guy right here. I still would look at all these amazing videos. No,
You were trying to recruit Atlas Theory?
absolutely in a comment. Yeah, I tried.
I love it.
I remember that. That's awesome. I mean, we should still talk. Maybe we could do something together.
He deleted
for
his
sure.
comment.
Yo,
That's like the one.
I
that's
think
like
I
the
try
one
once a week. Don't feel bad.
He deleted. Hilarious. It's like the one gif where that one dude, he's standing there and he chucks up the deuces and he just disappears.
I'm out of here. That's right.
That's fun.
Oh my god, I love it. All right, guys. Well, thanks for another awesome chat. I love talking with everybody. Everybody have a wonderful